We were there from 59 on, and if I remember correctly, more people started to come in the mid-60s. And so the center had been active and working very well, struggling, but still working with all these ideals and the practical aspects of it. But in the mid-60s, I think a lot of new people came. A lot of people came from Pakistan and other countries, Egypt, India. And so what happened then, I think, was people came with their own ideas. And these were people who came as adults. Some of them came as students, but they were all probably in their mid-20s or 30s. So I think they came with their own ideas, with their own cultural expectations. One of the things was we were very thrilled was there was a professor who was at the University of Toronto, a young Pakistani, and he was an Islamic scholar. We never had anything like that. We were all being Muslims without any kind of leadership that we felt. So it was very exciting to have him come, and I'm afraid I don't remember the year he came, but he must have come in 64, 65, I would think. And so we looked upon him as a leader, and he was quite charismatic and knew Islam. So he played a sort of leadership role at the Islamic Center as well. But somehow there were personal kind of differences occurred. The majority of what was from people from the subcontinent, sad to say. And so then there was a lot of friction and things had to be done differently. There were misunderstandings started to occur. And I think it was probably near the end of the 60s where these came to a head. And what happened tragically is the tensions became more marked than the things that kept us together. What happened, this is my opinion obviously, at that time was instead of working out the differences that occurred between 2-3 fairly leadership quality people, was they separated. And so I'm not going to get along with all of you, I'm going to pick up my stuff and I'm going to open something else. And I don't know, in the long run, perhaps that would have happened, but I think it would have been wonderful if it had happened without all the sadness and the tragedy and the breakup. So it broke that community up completely.